You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Max! Oh!
Hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade down. Hop up in the window.
Hello there, welcome back to Reddit. So obviously this is the grand final. It didn't go so well for the Swans. But yeah, also thank you again to Davidoff Paul, who gifted 100 memberships during my grand final stream. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I could also check my AFL Reddit first. Let me get my headphones, and then we will check the discourse on the actual AFL Reddit. Sydney fans talking trash to power outage fans. Let's see this. I think he doesn't have a job. It's oh, I need to experience that sort of thing. I feel like I don't experience enough of toxic AFL fans when I go, but I need to watch that vlog. I didn't watch. I watched some of his finals vlogs, but not all of them. I did not watch that one, but I know he went there. That was that was good. I feel like that's more catered to a Cardi Reddit rather than me Reddit, but I appreciate that. David enjoying his beloved Carlton Blues. Hey, I'm a Hawks fan. You know what? Captain LF. Add me as moderator, bro. This guy needs to get it. This guy needs to get it. Down votes. Stupid idiots. KFC giant feast. What on earth? I mean, I would eat that. I would eat that. Warning, this video is cursed. Eh? This is gold, is it? I don't know what I don't know what's going on here, but I did a post here for Reddit and it's going viral. Thought you'd post here as well. Okay, let's see what's up here. I'll upvote it anyway.
If anyone ever says you experience the hurt of losing, either in life or in sport, and that will stand you in good stead, the most overrated, ridiculous comment. I've watched the Swans. I tipped the Swans today. I've watched the Swans get belted by Geelong in 2022. They didn't try. And today, they came down to the MCG, took the oxygen out of the city, both sides, because no Melbourne-based sides were playing. And we thought, wow, here we go. And once again, they refused to try. They are a disgrace, and they should be censured by the AFL for taking the piss out of this competition.
Guys, we have just found Mars McGee. This is Mars McGee. Nothing will convince me otherwise now. This right here is Mars McGee. We found him. He does say he's a rich person who lives in a flat. Not in a flat, he lives in a house with his parents, but he says he's wealthy, has a lot of money, right? And he talks like Mars McGee. Sydney are a disgrace.
Are a disgrace, and they should be censured by the AFL for taking the piss out of this competition.
That is exactly what Mars McGee would say. This is Mars McGee. It's Mars McGee. So what's this about? Queensland Police Service? Hello, Victoria Police. Do you want to file a missing person report for the 2022 Swans players missing out on the action at Melbourne Cricket Ground? Go Brisbane Lions. Fair enough. The police just hit the repost button. We are preparing to assist New South Wales Police in the search for 222 missing swans. Last seen wearing red and white at around 2:30 PM Melbourne area. Oh, this is sorry, I downvoted that by accident. Right, last one, fellow Richmond fan. Here we go.
It was Tosh. It was Tosh. It was Tosh. Fuck this. Hang your fucking self, Andrew Gill, you worthless piece of fucking shit. You dirty fucking. Fuck this fucking shit sport. I'm fucking leaving the AFL community.
I might have to censor that clip, just in case. YouTube doesn't like the word C. And he also taught someone to K. Okay. Let's move on to surely a more sensible Reddit. Post-Grand Final thread. Here we go. Yeah, 100,013. What a great number. Chris Fagan, oldest Premiership coach in history. Wow. First coach win a flag up to 60 as well. On the other hand, 6 Grand Final defeats in 10 years for the Swans, and now become a guaranteed Premiership for the opposition. Another chapter in torture history, the Swans, 2 flags in 90 years, and they now have the most Grand Final defeats of the AFL era, 6, surpassing Geelong. By the way, 90 years, right? How come Sydney Swans history goes back to South Melbourne, but Brisbane Lions don't include the Fitzroy's flags in there, because they're called the Brisbane Lions. It was the 2 clubs merged, and I'm aware that Fitzroy still exists as a club, as like an amateur club. They're still there, but they were not around when the merger happened. Like, this was like, there was a big gap between that Fitzroy returning. So the Fitzroy Lions Premiership should be added to the Brisbane Lions Premiership. They merged the clubs, so merged the premierships, and yet Sydney Swans history goes back 90 years. Okay. I must say, as a West Australian living in Sydney, I'm sure it's excellent to see the Swans lose. Wow, some people already hate Sydney, my days. Praise be to Fagan. Starcevic was without a doubt the best on ground. This is what I was saying, man. I was most impressed by him than anyone else in that game. He was brilliant. The amount he was like a rock at the back. The amount of times he marked the ball in that 50, stopping the Swans from doing something dangerous, was elite. Classic bias against defenders. Starcevic was immense. He set the tone in the first half. Absolute monster. Leicester was incredible too. Yeah, I don't think he deserved Norm Smith or anything. But I think he was great. I think he was bloody great. Never watched an AFL game in my life. Is it supposed to end 61-20? Let me tell you something, my friend, about grand finals. If there's no Collingwood and no West Coast, it's normally not a close game, unfortunately, mate. Sometimes it's worse than that, though. Sometimes it's worse than that. But if you rewind and watch last year's grand final, it's only 4 points, you know. A final score of 61-20 is not absurd. In the grand final, yeah, it's not absurd, yeah, but it's still a bit frustrating that it's not been a close game. Queensland just gets grand finals. As someone who's been a Lions fan almost 10 hours now, as someone who's been a Lions fan for almost 10 hours now, I just want to say how proud I am of the effort today. I believe am I right, boys? What the flip? This is what, even the fans are changed. Look at this. Brisbane tweeted about the Premiership, and Gold Coast replied, "Well done, big brother." Like, what is this? It's meant to be a rivalry. I brought this up in another video as well. Congratulations to our brothers up the M1. Maybe rivals, but well done on the win. This is amazing for Queensland footy. They are rivals! Stop this! Delete Gold Coast. Replace them with something else. I've had it. I do not like this club. Imagine winning the grand final and getting #1 pick. What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't even know. Sydney are a joke. Horse is on similar levels of Hinkley now, in all fairness. He's past it. Let Coxie have a go. Congrats, Lions. So proud of you. I expected more memes in this thread, to be honest. In this moment, hours later, I'm euphoric. Pretty hungover, though. Fair enough. I'm still erect. Literally still erect. Still playing Katy Perry. I don't even like her. Okay, these guys need to go outside, I think. Touch some grass. Even I go outside and I spend most of my day recording videos. Many hours later. What's this? Okay. Don't click that if you're watching Joey's last game, but is it? Is it really? Sydney can't win in daylight this season. I stand by that with all my heart. 11 people with tickets didn't turn up. Maybe they were the Swans players. Because they went on the pitch, I'll tell you that. Or on the field, sorry. That a ticket, MCC ballot, non-transferable, had heart surgery, couldn't attend. But get this, he called to let know he couldn't make it, came for someone else to use the seat. And they told him he would be banned from next year's ballot for not attending. What? What? That's ridiculous, bruv. Hope to see you there again next year. Why? Because you want to beat them too, yeah? You hope to see you there again next year, says a Melbourne fan. Ooh, I see what he's doing, alright? He wants the Melbourne-Sydney Grand Final because he knows Sydney will lose. Genuinely glad the Swans got pumped. Had the misfortune of having to deal with Dennis Pagan's son's real estate agency. Bunch of incompetent idiots. Damn, he's an unhappy customer. Stupid wholesome fakes makes me cry. Yeah. Well, we got a lot of tears, but fair enough. Yeah, I saw that clip of Oscar hugging Darcy Fort. That was a beautiful moment too. Would make a great movie. Yeah, for the Brisbane Lions, make a great movie actually. In fairness, serious questions need to be asked of Sydney. They are just so poor on the big day. Yeah, true, very true. Lions played out their skin. Yeah, they did. They even missed a lot of shots and they still bloody won. 21 years between flags, a premiership drought is unacceptable. I agree. Like, look at St Kilda. They've had so many years without a flag. Now that's a drought. Swanee Wobbles. I like it. This will catch on. Swanee Wobbles. I like it. I like the name. And I was getting around to every Swan. Pretty wholesome. Backing down at her more and more. Is that because he's retiring, potentially? Yeah, I expected more memes here. But it's good to read people's thoughts on the... on everything. It's pretty interesting reading opinions and thoughts about it. It should be the hat guy's job to unfold the hats. Yeah, but it's not hard to unfold a hat. Am I missing something? Like, what's hard about unfolding a hat? The hell for laughing at the kid being gently wheeled away? I didn't see this. Someone sent me the clip. I'm so confused what this is about. Run to BT right now. Waiting for what? What announcement? BT also made a lot of commentary errors, man. The amount of times he said goal and it was a behind. And he said behind, it's a goal. And at one point he was just like, Charlie Cameron's been pushed, it's a free kick. No, it's not. Yes, it is, it's a free kick. You hate this thing at the end of the footy season? Yeah, what you do is you watch Davidoff Productions, mate. This is videos for another week at least. That's good animation. Who made that? Bad Wolf. I'm converting to Faganism. Okay. Imagine winning a premiership having to drink XXX. Better than that Yarra water, Melbourne bitter. Better than a Carlton drought. No typos. Okay, I just clocked what he meant. I like it, I like it. Charlie Cameron's on your... Okay, buddy. BT's silent announcement was the best thing he said his entire career. Boy oh boy, the blonde bombshells in Loman and Ashcroft are so stupid sexy. Interesting way of coming out. I mean, they do have great hair, in fairness. They do have great hair. I wouldn't call it sexy, but they have great hair. Yeah, BT, where's this announcement? Come on, mate. When's BT's pregnancy news? What am I going to do every weekend now? Watch Davidoff. On other channels, maybe. Picks for Norm Smith. Okay, well, so we just get out the grand final, Fred, because there's not as many memes as I thought. Hats off to the bloke reminding players to shake hands with the kids. Not heroes wear capes. Not often they'd use the same tweet twice. Yeah, we saw this earlier. But this is elite. Hats off to the Big O. Yeah, Big O gave Darcy a good hug as well. Double the goals behind and scored. There's some symmetry right there. I pointed this out on Twitter. I should have put it on Reddit then. But yeah, it is perfection. It really is perfection. Double the goals, double the behinds, double the score. Speechless. The fact that the goal was the same as well. Like, he scored the goal from a very similar angle. At a very similar distance. Like, that is bloody incredible. I remember seeing this goal in like a highlights video at some point. Like a couple years ago. And then to score a goal from there was just bloody incredible both times. And the fact it's the Lions again as well, it's just like, and the same celebration. I'm sure this was like on purpose, but still, like, he still had to score that goal. And it was bloody incredible, man. Best goal of the game. Best goal of the season, to be honest. How the grand final coverage should finish? Yep. I don't want to play it because of copyright risk, but I can tell you it was a good video. It was so nice to see the two coaches together. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that. 6 goals, 4 behinds in 14 minutes in the grand final was mental. Yeah, well, they were on fire during that period. On bloody fire. Basically, that's where basically won the game, really. that period. Considering, like, the Swans had 4 goals at that point. 2 of those goals were, like, within a minute in the first quarter. And one of those goals was a 50-metre penalty as well. So, Sydney didn't do that well in front of goal for the most part. Saw this on Facebook. Damn, that's pretty impressive, to be fair. That's elite. Katy Perry Fortnite event was crazy. I thought it looked alright, to be fair. It wasn't great CGI, but I thought it was okay effects, you know, for a grand final. Oh, Sydney the greatest grand final chokers. Maybe. Maybe. We do this not because it is easy, but because we thought it would be easy. Will Hashcross wins the North Spliff medal? Do people disagree? I'm not seeing many disagree, to be fair. But yeah, okay, fair enough. I thought there'd be a lot of rage comments about how's he won that, but that's not the case. It's not like my stream chat, it's a bit more sophisticated. Some photos I took today at the big dance. I'd love to be at a grand final at some point, man. It's incredible. Like, this is a 60-point thrashing, and it still looks amazing to be there. Like, I want this experience. I want a 100k sellout stadium. Like, it would be amazing. We're waiting, BT. This announcement. Well done to the umpires today. For the most part, yes. They made a few errors here and there, but for the most part, yes. Katy Perry's not terrible. Well, she's a good singer. I'm not a huge fan of her, but I like a couple of her songs. She's alright. And she did well, I think. And I'm glad she sang Raw, because I think it works. Even though it's Raw the Tiger, not Lion. Long Man doing Express next to the Brisbane Rooms, as it sang the song is brutal. I mean, that's on the media. Why'd you make him do that? Like, come on now. Sydney, they were so dejected. Like, their faces were red. Just let them go home. Stop talking to them. Just let them sleep. Grand final results the past 10 years: 0 wins, 4 losses by an average of 60 points. Yeah. Yeah. They're choking badly. Do Sydney know it's grand final day? No. They didn't turn up, mate. It's now the longest possible amount of days until the AFL is back again. Yeah, well, we'll wait. We'll wait. Channel 7 broadcast quality is insulting. I watched it on Fox, so I don't know what you mean, mate. But thoroughly enjoyed this afternoon. Brisbane relaxed. Sydney trying that weird Adelaide power stance. Big market Brisbane win. That's a Lego advert. Brody Gondry appreciation post. Yeah, didn't do much in the grand final today though, did he? Or yesterday rather. How cool was it when the crowd sang Country Road when Charlie got his medal? I don't remember that, to be honest. I was reading the chat and as well, maybe I missed it, but yeah, I wish I heard that now. Sydney now 0-4 in grand final since 2012. Triumph, I fear no man. There's a good use of that meme. But that thing, it scares me. This watermark ruins it, but still, that is an elite meme. I like that. I should just read this first. Why'd I go to the grand final, Fred? This is much better. We've obviously seen this meme already. Oh, this is probably better with a match, Fred. First time ever watching. You can read through that if you want. That is a good post. I like that. On this day 23 years ago. What on earth is that? Thunderbird 1?
They've had a great run with Chris Fagan. He set them up for this opportunity for potentially an 8-year window that they're probably halfway through. I just wonder, would it be too ruthless to put all chips in the basket and go and get Chris Scott? And so we've had 4 or 5 chances with you, Chris Fagan. You've done nothing wrong. You've been a very good coach, but we just think if we can get a great coach, an absolute top liner who's been there for a long, long time and done it against the odds more often than not.
I've heard enough. Fagan's won the premiership. I've heard enough. The curse of the Grand Final Parade Cup lives on. Why? What happened? Do not let go of the Premiership Cup first to the Grand Final Parade if you have to drag it home. That night and show Beverly Perrin captain still clutching it tight. You must not let go of the cup first. Is that a thing? I'm guessing that's a thing since he brought it up. Dane Rampy and Jake Lloyd in the 004 club. Hey, 3 more, 007. James Bond. Katy Perry 9 out of 10. Channel 7 CGI 0 out of 10. Losing a grand final by 40 plus points, winning a final the next year. The last time this happened was 29 years ago. Good luck to Sydney on bloody trying that, mate. Why have grand finals so often a blowout? Nerves, I guess. Nerves. For one of the teams anyway. Sydney were gone as soon as their banner broke. I know a lot of effort goes into these banners, so I feel bad, but yeah, there's just comments about the game during the game, I think. There's no like big memes or anything. Okay, well, they got better towards the end, but it is a non-Smith comparison. Interesting. Well, I mean, the winner's decided now, so doesn't matter, but those stats are interesting. Gary Lamb's Premiership winner was never in doubt. Really missed the Holy Grail as a theme song for the AFL. It is a great song. I do agree. I reacted to it once. It was very good. Only 3 miles until BG special announcement. It never happened, mate. It never happened. So yeah, we've been there almost half an hour. I hope you enjoyed this video. Going to be a bit underwhelming for the most part because there's not as many funny memes as I thought there would be. But yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.